Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman, this is my lovely wife Jen, and today we're going to watch a trailer. We're going to watch the She-Hulk trailer. A lot of people have been asking why we haven't been reacting to the Thor Ragnarok trailer, The Boys Season 3 trailer, and now She-Hulk. It's because we still don't have internet, and because of where we live, our cell phone service is so spotty, it's hard to even watch a whole video all the way through without it stopping and buffering. We're going to try and do that now because we've learned that there's a couple periods of time throughout the day where the internet is better and sometimes when it's not. So now is the time where it's usually better, and we can't watch it on the TV. We can't cast it because we don't have Wi-Fi, so we're just gonna have to watch it on the phone. And because of the low quality of how we're gonna do this, this is one of the reasons I have avoided doing it this way.
We're doing our best, y'all.
Yeah, I've had people in the past be like, you can't react from a cell phone. There's always something, but there's several trailers we've been holding off Jen watching because we haven't been able to. But we're gonna go ahead and just do it now because there's so many things that are coming, and we're gonna do a couple of different trailer reactions, and I'll probably post those videos pretty close together. She-Hulk, what do you think?
So I'm looking at the title card.
Title card.
And I feel like I've seen that girl before. So, and it says She-Hulk Attorney at Law. I love the Hulk character, so kind of having a female version of that I think is going to be quite interesting.
Her name is
Orphan Black. She was in Orphan Black.
Yeah, that's where we've seen her from.
So I'm really excited to see this actress because she was very talented in Orphan Black.
You know, where we're at in the Marvel mythos, like the cinematic universe, we're getting into characters. I've always heard of She-Hulk, but it seemed to have always been just a female version of the Hulk to try and get more women comic book readers or girl comic book readers. So I love that that's like where we're at now, where Marvel is just like, She-Hulk, put her in there. And then contrast that with like DC, who they just canceled their Wonder Twins film that they were working on because there wasn't enough of an audience. And Marvel's at the point now where they're like, She-Hulk, do it. Moon Knight, do it.
I am excited at the idea of this. However, I'm a little concerned because I don't want it to feel like it's being forced.
Yeah, as a woman, I feel like Marvel has done better, but that scene like in Endgame is what I always think of as this like forced, unnatural woman empowerment movement. I feel like it was a lot better like in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness when you had Captain Carter, Captain Marvel, and Wanda all kind of fighting each other. And it felt like more natural in that moment, just to the point where I'm not even thinking, oh, that's 3 women on screen, you know? That's how I feel like it should be, where you're not really even thinking about it. I'm hoping that this is a more natural, like it's a natural way that she becomes this character. She's not just a female Hulk, which I don't think that is how it was going to feel. I don't think they're going to do that.
I'm excited about it, but I just, my hesitation would be that they're doing it so that everybody feels inclusive, you know?
Yeah.
And
that's a tight line to walk to do right.
I want it to feel organic. I want it to feel like this is a character that we can bond with, not just because she's a female.
Yeah, anything that has to do with like inclusion right now is tough to do because you don't want to just have we got to put a gay character in there and just, it's got to feel normal and natural, and it's got to be a non-preachy, you know, if we want it to be normal, everything needs to be normal, we need to treat it normally, and kind of doing that is just letting it be without drawing a huge amount of attention to it. How do you feel about the women representation in Marvel? Do you feel, I know we mentioned it felt a little forced before, but other than that, as a woman, do you feel you've been done justice? Me
alone, I'm pretty sensitive to when it feels forced and when it feels very natural. And I agree with you in Doctor Strange. It did not feel like they spent a excessive amount of time trying to figure out that scene with the purpose of, we gotta have all these females together.
Yeah, we got these women to fight.
Yes, it felt like it was something that happened very naturally, and I feel like that kind of transcends into what we see on film. I think that they definitely are walking a very tight line, but overall, I think they've been doing a good job.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that this doesn't ruin it.
Yeah. Right now, everyone has like their political glasses on, so when we have like a female-led anything, superhero, or really just anything, everyone is like, oh, let's see what's gonna happen. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Being a superhero is
Mark
a trial
Ruffalo.
by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
She's definitely fit.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer.
Hey, Jennifer.
I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency. Demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
Oh, Tim Roth.
Superhero
Frustrating
law
family.
division?
Because we didn't ask
At this
for
point in time, I mean,
but you still got to deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing. Kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes. No, no.
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Jen.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
Adult orphans. Oh, nice. She-Hulk attorney at law.
Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
let's get those to go.
All right, what did you think?
Some of the CG looked a little rough to me, like more than normal. With the Hulk, they did pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, by the end game, no pun
Yeah,
intended.
I mean, they like from the first 2008 Edward Norton to now, but they've been working specifically like on his face. And
right.
his look.
With her character, it did look a little.
It'll take a few movies to get there.
Right, and it also the impression that I got was it was it's gonna be like very jokey, lighthearted, very like upbeat. I'm really excited though that this actress is playing her. She's a phenomenal actress, and I think that she's gonna play this part well. If they're gonna go the route of it just being like a funny show, I don't know how much I would like that.
My impression is this seems like, just like with the comic actually, an attempt to try and get more women involved into the MCU. This feels kind of like a late night women's comedy, like where they're going out drinking and she's swiping on like Tinder and stuff. So I don't know if I would be like the target demographic for this. I'm still going to watch it, obviously, because it's Marvel, and I'm still probably going to enjoy it.
I'm a female, and I like comedy, and I don't think I would be the target audience because,
Yeah, but you don't usually like those types of things anyways.
But we could be wrong. This is just a trailer.
I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm thinking even with the CGI.
I'm wanting some drama, though.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, like with the Hulk, we had some major drama with that character.
We didn't see a whole lot of villains. We saw Tim Roth, who was from the 2008 Hulk, who was Abomination. They really didn't show her fighting the villains or however that the conflict that's going to happen. The trailer was more of her transforming and then trying to fit into normal life.
Right.
So I think that that's like the first act. I think they're leaving out the bulk of what's going to happen either for a later trailer or for the show itself.
That would make perfect sense. So I would really like to see if there's a follow-up trailer. Obviously, we're going to check it out either way. But I do also like that this they had this superhero law firm idea, which really piques my interest.
Yeah.
I think that is really like original and different with relation to the MCU.
Yeah.
So I would really like to see that, especially the fact that this is going to be like a law firm. So I want to see like what other
Like Matt Murdock, that's immediately where my mind goes.
I want to see some different type of like new material for us.
Yeah, like I don't think we're going to be seeing anything like Law and Order SVU, you know, where it's like the tone is not the same.
No.
Well, we'd love to know y'all's thoughts on it, on She-Hulk and what you think. I'm not very familiar with her at all, and I think from now on in the MCU, that's probably going to be my feeling towards the characters because not the bottom, but we're so far away from where we started with what most people, even non-comic book people knew, like Spider-Man, you know, delving into characters like Moon Knight, now She-Hulk. But we'd love to know your thoughts on her and how you feel about the show. Subscribe, you'll be notified next time we post a video. And check out Patreon, you can get early access to select stuff as well as full reactions to when we're actually watching the shows and movies. But that's it, Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.